It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce hosted its annual post-legislative luncheon on Tuesday. It was held at Coastal Pines Technical College. On hand were Wayne County's local representatives who head to Atlanta each year and represent us in the legislative sessions. State Senator Blake Tillery, along with State Representative Buddy Deloach and Stephen Meeks, all on hand. WIFO on hand had a chance to talk with all three men. We begin with State Senator Blake Tillery, who just completed his 8th year in the Senate. He heads up the state budget each year, and good news for Wayne County, especially good news for Coastal Pines College, as once the governor signs the budget, in the budget is $16.8 million for the construction of a new health science building at Coastal Pines Technical College campus. For more on that in the session, we talked with State Senator Blake Tillery.
Here's State Senator Blake Tillery at the post-legislative luncheon. I asked for the highlights. We'll just ask for the highlights. The highlights, of course, the budget, and you're in charge of the budget. Pretty pleased with the budget?
Well, I think the highlights really are just what's going on in Wayne County and the surrounding area. You're seeing job growth. You're seeing personal incomes rise. You're seeing redevelopment, whether it be downtown or even in industrial areas that we didn't think would fill soon. You're even seeing new partnerships with our healthcare base in the hospital. So I think overall, Southeast Georgia, the tide is rising, and it's really, really a great time to live here, which we want to make sure equates to benefits to families as well. So whether it be in reducing taxes, trying to hold property taxes down, even what we can do at the state level, we want to do that. If you're a betting person, I'm betting high on the folks in Wayne County. They've been doing an awesome job.
You brought some good news, a $16.8 million investment here at the Coastal Pines Technical College for a health and science building, so that's a nice bit of news.
Well, we know we have a healthcare crisis, especially in nursing, and so this building will help create additional classroom space to alleviate some of that. It's passed the legislature. It's on the governor's desk. We don't have any reason to think he won't sign it, but it does have one more step it has to go through. Really, Coastal Pines probably wasn't even on the list, but for the fact the folks in this community have invested so highly in Coastal Pines over the years, and then the leadership there behind Dr. Roberts to just make it be a feasible project. When the numbers may not have made sense from a student standpoint, they certainly make sense from a healthcare needs standpoint, and then the governor has been so kind as to look favorably on that too.
You mentioned the budget. A lot of people got raises. Teachers got a pay raise. State employees got a pay raise. But you mentioned about the investment into the retirement system. Talk about that. $500 million, I think.
$500 million into the retirement fund to try to get it to an 80% threshold, which retirees understand that's what's needed for a COLA. Those raises that we've passed, they have been substantial over the past few years. For teachers now, $9,500 over the past 3 years. But remember that inflation is eating that up. I mean, we've not seen this level of inflation since the 70s. So while it's been extremely good for us to be able to raise those pays, the pays getting eaten up in cost of living. Also, you got folks out there who are paying this cost, the taxpayers. We realize that you can't just give pay raises to employees. You got to make sure that the folks who are footing the bill get some benefit too. So we're going to continue to work to lower the state income tax rate year after year, again doing that this year and accelerating it.
You mentioned you completed your 8th year in the Senate. So time flies when you're having fun. Is that the word you're saying?
It does go fast. It's hard to believe that we were in session just 3 weeks ago. It feels like it's months ago now, and then the session drags out for so long, too. I'm just really thankful to the folks in Wayne County, particularly my mother-in-law and father-in-law, who were so kind to come keep our son when the nights run way, way late over in Toombs County. You can't do it without a village, and I know Stephen and Buddy feel the same way from the support that they get from back here. Wayne County's been awfully kind to all three of us.
Again, always good to see you. We appreciate Tuesdays with Tillery. Again, it's a nice feature during the session. Appreciate your time, and thank you so much.
Same to you. Thank y'all.
And those comments, State Senator Blake Tillery also talked with State Representative Stephen Meeks and State Representative Buddy Deloach. We'll hear from them this week here on the local news. Tomorrow we'll hear from State Representative Stephen Meeks. We'll be back with more news right after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. This past Monday night, the local Wayne County Republican Party hosted a meet and greet of the candidates at the Strand Bistro. WIFO FM on hand talked with some of the candidates. Today we'll hear from two men running for the Wayne County coroner position. First, longtime incumbent Jay Fulton.
Corner Jay Fulton. And Jay, how's your campaign going?
Going beautiful right now, Bob. We just taking it one day at a time and having a ball.
That's a big county. A lot of people to go see.
Yes, sir. It stretches, 27 34 miles from one end to the other on 341. So when you get either side of that, you got a bunch of people to see.
And you've been coroner for how long?
I'm in my 28th year right now.
And your two deputies are?
Ted Mathis and Bill Cooksey.
So what do you hear when you go around town and campaign? Do people ask what a coroner does, or they
Some of them
familiar
do,
with
yeah. And I tell them I can't pave your roads and I can't lower your taxes. I'm here to serve.
And what does a coroner? How do they serve? By more than just going out there and
serve people most of the time. It's the most traumatic time of their life. You're never ready for the loss of a loved one. So what we do is we go in and we investigate, determine cause and manner of death, sign a death certificate, and prepare a report. Everything's got to have paperwork now.
Right.
But so that's what we do.
Okay, well, we'll follow the campaign closely. Wish you the best of luck.
Very good. Thank you, Bob.
And once again, those comments of incumbent coroner Jay Fulton. He's facing opposition on the ballot from Rich Shfa. Mr. Shfa also handled the meet and greet Monday. Had a chance to talk to him about his candidacy for coroner of Wayne County.
Rich Shfa, candidate for coroner. Tell us why'd you decide to run for this office?
So, after working for Jeff Chandler at Howard and Jones and the funeral home in Jesup, I decided there was a change for coroner in Jesup. You know, the time frame, the care and compassion that I've heard from multiple people in Jesup, you know, it was just time for a change, in my opinion, and local people.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do for a living, things like that.
Born and raised in Jesup. I work at Omaha Healthcare, HR and payroll for the last 2 years. Howard Jones, periodically, you know, when he needs somebody to help him. Like I said, born and raised, not much of anything.
What made you interested in being a coroner, though? It's kind of the tough position, 24/7, you know, on call all the time. What made you be interested in this position?
For the people, when I was helping at the funeral home, and you know, you get there and you see the hurt on people's families and lives. It's just like you need somebody there for them. And then the funeral home, I've seen people come in and out multiple times, and you gotta be there for people, not there for a job. And that's how I more or less take it.
How's the campaign going?
I feel like it's good. A bunch of support, and I'll be honest, like I told everybody else, as long as people support me to get out and vote, we'll be fine. There'll be a change in Jesup, in Wayne County.
Okay, wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And once again, those comments are Reed Shfa, again, a candidate for coroner of Wayne County. Once again, Monday's event at the Strand Bistro was just a meet and greet. None of the candidates spoke at the event. Tomorrow we'll hear from candidate John B. Johnson. He's seeking the office of district attorney. Incumbent Keith Higgins not able to attend Monday's event at the Strand Bistro. Also a reminder, early voting begins this coming Monday, April the 19th. It runs for 3 weeks up until May 17th with 2 Saturdays of early voting. Primary date, once again, Tuesday, May 21st. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes of the news, as we reported yesterday, District 1 Representative and Chairman of the Wayne County Board of Education, member Joe McPipkin, resigned immediately due to health reasons. Here's his letter that he sent this past weekend to his fellow board members and the superintendent. It says, as you may be aware, I've been dealing with some health issues lately. After discussions with my health professionals and family, I've determined it is in my best interest to resign from the Wayne County Board of Education effective April 19th, 2024. I would like to express my deepest gratitude for the opportunity afforded me by the voters of District 1. Throughout my tenure on the Wayne County School Board, I always tried to make decisions on what I perceived was in the best interest for the entire school system. I leave feeling confident that each member of the Wayne County Board of Education took their responsibility seriously and worked diligently to try and provide a safe and nurturing school system for each student and employee. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by my departure. I genuinely appreciate your understanding and support in this matter. While not easy, I am confident that this decision is being made with the best interest of my personal and family's well-being in mind. I wish the Wayne County school system continued success in all future endeavors. Sincerely, Joe McPipkin. Again, addressed to the members of the Board of Education, School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly, addressed April 19, 2024. Annual Crimes Victims Memorial Ceremony is scheduled for Courtroom C tomorrow, April 25th at 5:30 p.m. Public invited to attend the ceremony. Again, while there, you can see the Victims Memorial Wall. That's on display all this week. Once again, the date of the ceremony tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. in Courtroom C. Wayne County Chamber of Commerce gearing up for their first annual fundraising gala. It's a night on the island featuring Second Chance Band. Georgia Power is the feature presenter. Again, it takes place on Friday, May 3rd at 6 p.m. at the Pine Forest Country Club. Everyone is invited. Tickets are on sale at the Chamber office. Again, for ticket information, simply call the Chamber at 912-427-2028. And finally, again, a reminder, the junior-senior prom for Wayne County is set for this weekend. Theme is a night in the Rose Garden, set for Saturday night at the high school. Again, junior-senior prom weekend. We wish the seniors and juniors the best of luck. Have fun. Make it a safe and enjoyable weekend. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.